Mic check, 1 2 1 2. 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 Alright. That was weird. Alright, what's up everybody? Hello YouTube. So a bit of a longer stream tonight. At least that's the plan, because I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be heading home tomorrow after work. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, just sort of do some stuff, get some bits together. The usual, really, what I've been doing the last few weeks. Cool. Got another idea, got a perfect idea actually, for a follow-up to that key technique video. Someone mentioned about counterattacks, and that got me thinking about a couple of other things that I could pop in that video as well. Just little things like that, you know, I don't really think about, but then when people point them out, it's why I really encourage people to like comment on stuff that me or Al might just gloss over, because to us it's just, you know, it's super whatever, but to someone new it might be like, ooh, what's that move? Right, okay. Let's jump into some NG2. So this is the Mentor playthrough. I've done a bit more since the last play. I'm really in the mood to kind of overhaul the NG2 forum on the site. It's so outdated at this point, and there really just isn't a lot of info out there for NG2. Least of all, accurate information. For example, for the longest time, I always thought the OT multiplier was 3, because it's kind of just what was said at the time. It's not. The OT multiplier on Essence is actually 2, it's not 3. So I'm putting together an Essence guide basically for NG2. UT multiplier seems to be the same, but combos and OTs do stack. So for example, I can't skip this cutscene by the way, otherwise I would be. So for example, like a combo of 30 with an OT seems to get you a 5.5 multiplier, but there seems to be some weird inconsistencies, because I got 447 out of Attack Ninja with a 28 combo and an OT, so that's a multiplier of 4.47. That seems oddly specific. So I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, we're sort of just kind of going through this now, and I'm gonna make a note of what everyone has. So we've got werewolves. I think it kind of sucks that there isn't an OT that is that on the werewolves. That would be kind of cool. All right, so what we got here? Any new enemies? Ooh. That guillotine throw, please. Okay, these guys can swim. Have I got mages on my list? No. Another good music. So we've got mage. Oops. Can I? Thank you. Guillotine throw this guy, please. Right. 43,255. 43. 405. Oh man, they're only worth one. Okay, they're worth 150. Come here. How are you still talking? You don't have a face. Right. Easiest way to do this is going to be with the bow. You should be fucking dead. What? He just... Okay, I'm actually gonna... Oh yeah, I've done those. What's the date? What's today's date? It's the 3rd, isn't it? And it's Wednesday. That hit him literally right through the heart, and he was like, "Nah, I'm fine." What a dick. What's up, demon? Cool. That's good to know. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You know, it's funny. Like, it's dedication. It's not work. Honestly, I had somewhat of an epiphany over the last few days. Like, there's not many people like playing NG right now. There just isn't. And the few that are don't seem to be playing it out of, like, genuine love for the game. What's up, Dino? You know, like, they don't seem to be enjoying themselves when they play NG. And I think that's a shame. And I think, is that because there's not a whole lot of info out there to, like, enable people to enjoy it and appreciate it? Maybe it is. Right. That's more like it. Right, that was a grey ninja. Ow, that hurt. 13519. What? They're only worth 70? Wow, they suck. Alright, let me get rid of this mage. Not him. Right, there we go. Right, hopefully... Of course he gave me a red. Really? These guys are only worth 70 essence base. Like... Excuse me. Yeah, how'd you like that? I got explosives too. I knew he'd give me a blue. The one time when, like, you don't want the enemies in this game to give you blues and that, they are. Well, hang on, so... These are archers, though, aren't they? Yeah, these are actually archers. Oh, what's that? Rip them to... Oh, yeah, that's the 3-month badge. Nice. Right. 44. Yeah, they're only worth 70. What? Oh, okay, you must be some kind of... Okay, I did not think that would kill me. It's fine, though. I'm pretty much abusing saves here anyway, because I want to keep stuff to get, like, essence numbers and that. What's up, kiddo? Wow, I can't believe that. Grey ninja archers, the like motherfucking sniper wolf rocket launchers of this game are worth a whopping 70 essence when you kill them. That sucks. That is insane. So far, the highest enemy has been the zombies and the gold Vangelfs. They're worth 200 base essence. Everything else is worth fuck all, man. Like, literally, everything else is worth 100. Or lower. Bar mages, which are 150. That's crazy. I don't think they are. I think that, like, there's just so many of them in this level that... please tell me I don't have to watch that cutscene again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. What other enemies can I add to this spreadsheet? Oh, we've got Gargers. Red Gargers, Ghost Fish. What other enemies we got? Oh yeah, the Marionettes. Oh, there's the Mecha Vangelfs. Yeah, that's true, because, yeah, the combo multiplier is prevalent as well. So, it's interesting. I think that's where the Tonfa really shine. The Tonfa's UT against delimbable enemies is just, you know, 100% fair and balanced, basically. They should give it a rotate Y UT. It'd be cool. You can tell this is in 2008. If this was set nowadays, everybody would be just looking at their phone. They'd be like, oh my god, hashtag werewolf attack! Selfie! Oh, I just got my arm bitten off. That sucks. Come on, no one cares. There we go. Right then. Yeah, that's great stuff, mate. Why does that whiff on mages? Oh, you... I shouldn't have been going for that, really. Look at him dodging my counter-attack. Thinking he's some kind of, hot shot. No, I ain't doing that. These mages, man. You can't sleep on mages, ever. Come here. No. Play out. You will not escape my forward Y. It's too good. God, that string is awesome. I tried that on Alexei in the other chapter, and holy moly. Shredded his health bar. Literally, it did like 30%, that string. Oh, does that mean I've missed one of those? If so, I can't think where, but we'll take it. Okay, we get the Kusari Gama in this chapter, which I'm definitely going to want to upgrade. We got werewolves. Yep. I love their running animation. I don't know why, but it really makes me laugh. I just thought, I need a base kill on these first. Come on, lads, a bit further. There we go. Yes. Aha, there we go. Right then. OTU. Right, what's up? I love these biometal costumes, man. They look so fucking cool. Here we are. Werewolf, regular. We're at 36,655. 36,855. So yep, they're worth 100. Everything is worth 100. Like, seriously. Everything. Except 2 enemies. Is worth 100 essence. So that's a bit weird. Enemies were more like... You know, there was more to them in black in terms of essence rewards. Oh yeah. I missed a trick, really, because I could have done like an item guide alongside this, but I kind of forgot. Isn't there a chest on one of those? No? Okay. Red Gauges are 150. Man, yeah, like red Gauges should be worth a lot of essence. Like they should be worth at least like 300-400 base. Ooh, think about it. See, look at this, man. Like, look at these costumes. Like, how fucking cool do these costumes look, man? I really wish, like, Black had some of these costumes, because they just look so good. Alright, then let's go upgrade our Kusari Gama. There we go. Still no windmill shuriken. That sucks. Mad guns up. Sounds like it's like mad guns up. Mad guns up. No idea what he says there. Whoa, okay, I totally did not see him do that. So lads. Give me all the money. Okay, that was 40 with an OT. You have to kind of get them as you see them. 24, 3, 4, 5. 24, 9, 4, 5. So that was 600. So 40 with an OT there is a 6 times multiplier. So is there a cut-off at 45, maybe? Because I had a 47-hit combo earlier with an OT, and that gave me a 6.5 multiplier. To essence. 40 with OT. That was 600 on a werewolf. I've just got a Google Doc sheet here, guys. I'm just talking to myself. And that's a 6 times multiplier. Just so I can write all this stuff down. Oh yeah, it is. Oh man, why is that not in any other one? So here's a top tip for anyone that doesn't know. When you delim an enemy, you bitch. I am trying to educate here. There we go. Right. You delim an enemy, any enemy that is delimmable. You delim them. Alright, hang on. I just thought, yeah, we'll take it. Could you? Ryu, thank you. OT him, please. Yeah, you delim an enemy, hit him with an incendiary, instant kill, every time. Any delimbed enemy that you hit with an incendiary, like, the explosion just kills them. So, really, really good way to take out dangerous enemies. If they're delimmable, and you can stick them with an incendiary, they're done for. That's true, yeah. Yeah, they should just get rid of that boss. So this chapter, I guess, is like reasonably well known for just being like money. Okay, cool. I actually want to save that red one. Right, come on, lads. Oh, okay, so you're obviously some kind of hard case, aren't you? Well, not anymore. Right, what are they worth? 29,545. 29,845. Yeah. They're worth 100. Even the red werewolves are only worth 100. Oh no, hang on, that was an OT, wasn't it? No, they're worth 150. Whoa, a whopping 150. Wow. Oh yeah, that string is so cool. Oh wow, okay. Turns out I missed that. Fuck this table. And this table. The werewolf head on the floor. I like the music in this level too. Huh, I could have swore there's supposed to be more of you, but... Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Well, you're just useless, aren't you? 3615. They're only worth 70? Dude. That's trash. It is D-Not, but as you say, I think that's due to... It's like it's how many enemies you fight. I guess in NGB, like, the average encounter in NGB is what? Like, maybe 3-5 enemies, like, give or take, unless it's a specific place. Whereas the average encounter in this is, like, about a dozen. So, if a dozen enemies were giving you, like, NGB money, like, you'd kind of basically just have infinite money. Can I lure you guys all the way back here? Are you that stupid? What's up, lads? Come on. Oh, okay, so you're obviously, you know, some kind of genius. You're the smart werewolf. Not really. Werewolf soup. Coming up. And you're not getting away. Okay, that was 50. Okay, so that was 50 with a UT and an OT. So that was 34,685. And he gave us 1,200. So that's a 1,200. That's a 12 multiplier in total. 50 hit combo. 50 hits. UT into OT gave 1,200 from a werewolf. 12 times multiplier. Still not a lot, really, though, is it? Like, that's my favorite track, Demon, in NGB. In like all of NG, the Revival of the Dead is by far like my favorite track in all of NG. I love that music. It does, yeah. I did record a few bits and pieces of a no UT run I did way back when. It's one of those ones that really just arised from someone saying like, "Oh, this is impossible," and I thought, no, it's not. Funnily enough, that run is what really made me discover like this. Because I was thinking, oh man, I can't really upgrade my weapons. What am I going to do? And it's like, oh, okay, I'm just going to do this through the entire game. And just OT the fuck out of everything. And you're still getting double essence from an OT. But yeah, that run is really what made me discover how busted forward Y is with the Talons. Does that completely refill your Nimpo gauge in this game? I can't, I want to say it does, but you get gauges here, right? Yes. $285. Yeah, gauges are worth 100. Oh, thanks, Cadet. I thought it did. You know, I want to test something. No, do your tail whip. You wish. Do your tail whip. Oh, look how good the level 2 Sarigama looks with this costume. Yeah. Because it seems like the red gauges, sometimes, like, that tail whip just hits you. Sometimes I swear it's unblockable. They are 100, right? 37,385. Yeah, they're definitely 100. Right, boring bit coming up. Oh, thanks, dude. I didn't realize. I didn't notice you. Yeah, I'm like swapping back between two tabs, guys. Sorry if I might miss a few bits here and there. Got a load of Vangolfs coming up too. Oh, this garbage. Can you just hold down B? No. Like the randomly, sometimes infinitely spawning fucking mines. Hang on, how much are these worth? You know, that's one change that I really do not like in this game, is that they essentially put in what's it called? Like NGO4's essence system. Ow. Where like you can't absorb essence like one at a time and like intentionally leave it out. I've got a free talisman in this chapter, haven't I? So I'm not gonna bother. What have I got here? Yeah, I've already got one, and I've got that free one. So, but yeah, that's something that, like in this game in particular, like really would actually benefit you a lot if you could control what essence you absorb, like you can in Black. And even Sigma. So if I get on here, do you guys get on here too? I just thought I might as well use this, that was great, Ryu. Yeah, that was totally the enemy that hit us. Like, yeah, like, pro tips. This is my boat. Right. The water, they kind of did the water better in this, but I feel like there's way more water sections in this than there is in Black. That is the one thing that Sigma totally fucking nailed. Like, Sigma 1 absolutely nailed the water controls. It's so much better in Sigma. Chapter 11 is actually fun in that game. Right, I'll save that because I need to heal, yeah. Oh yeah, you can you can control it to some extent. But what I mean is, like, after combat, like, they just give it you. Like, you just collect it all, and I really don't like that. Like, it's one of those things where I feel like genuinely the developers, like, didn't actually know, like, how big of a deal that can be, like, going into fights and, like, ending fights and chaining fights. Because if they did, like, I can't see why they would have taken it out. So, fun fact, in all my testing over the last couple of days, I always used to think that their, like, ground stomp move was like guard crush or guard break. Turns out, no. Turns out, like, you can just straight up block that move. So we'll try and get this guy to go airborne. No? What about now? Yeah, but that's another thing I want to, like, really check in this game. Because, again, I feel like testing hasn't been done a great deal. You know, just what is, like, blockable and what guard crushes, what doesn't, like, that sort of thing. Because that comment about the counter-attacks in particular, the guy was saying he's having a lot of trouble with it. Like, sometimes it just doesn't work. And I thought, do people know, like, there are, like, an attack has to be entirely like non-impactful in order for it to be countered. So you can't, for example, like, you cannot counter-attack guard break moves, you know? So if they're trying it on guard breaks, they might be like, oh, like, why is this not working? Where's the key here? I can't remember. There's a key for that door, isn't there? I thought it was up here, wasn't it? Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, being able to counterattack grabs is kind of cheap, but I fucking love it. I think it's awesome that you can counterattack grabs. In general, I feel like the counter system is better in this game because it's a bit more skillful. Okay, seriously, where's the key? Can you open this door? Ah. You can really tell I don't play the campaign much. There we go. What's up, Ike? Right, this is Werewolf City again, isn't it? Come on, lads. Money, money, money. Money. Just listen to that, like, oh, it sounds so good. I like how, like, when you kill some of them, like, they get so pissed that they just start grabbing, like, body parts and throwing them at you. No. We don't need a pissed off red werewolf. No. This is where I really wish I had the taunt for. God, the animation on the move is so good in this game. Put that down. How dare you disrespect your dead, you fiend. so sick. God, it's so good. I love that string. And the fact that you come down, like, into an instant UT is just... It's like, man, how, like, we need an insanely powerful move. It's like, I got an idea. How about a move that does, like, insane damage and ends in an instant on-landing UT? Like, yes, I like it. You get the feeling these guys really aren't too bright, don't you? I think Ryu's just got a minigun on his back. What's up, John? Yeah, you could do that. That's less effective depending on the weapon, but like counters are so much... Like, one of my favorite moves in the entire game, like, no exaggeration, is oh man, how am I gonna get these guys? There we go. 51, 165. They're worth 80. They are worth more than ninjas. That kind of sucks. There was another thing I was going to talk about in that technique video. Oh yeah, redirecting UTs as well. That's massively important, and I genuinely think it's something people don't know they can do. Like whenever I see people play this game, they just like let their UTs rip, and they'll waste like 2/3 of the UT just wailing away on an enemy that's dead. And I think, like, redirect the UT. Like, you know, a UT in this game should be killing like at least 3 enemies every time, as long as you like move it around enough. To let all those hits just go to waste, you know, it's like you're just leaving money on the table. I think that's 9, isn't it? Oh no, one more. I'll save my Nimpo. Oh, there's a load of mines here, isn't there? Come on, Gargers, where are you? Oh, you bitch. There we go. You know, I've never looked. Are there any hidden goodies around here? Doesn't seem to me. Hello? Knock, knock. Nope. No, nothing. Nothing. Doesn't appear to be, does it? No? Okay. No problem. Oh, that's a shame. I suppose I should check what these are worth, shouldn't I? 52,245. Are they really worth 10? Are you taking the piss? Right. Sometimes you just get like tons and tons of these. And you just feel like you're here all day. No, I want my health, please. Health. Health. Alright. What? Did anybody else see one there? Because I sure as hell didn't. And holy crap, that hurt. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like I've only played the story mode in this, like, God, probably 4 or 5 times maybe, like on Master Ninja, like, because I didn't really bother with the lower difficulties. And God, like, it just the gulf in like combat from this and survival is just like, I think once you play survival, it's just you just don't go back. Like, you just don't go back to the story mode, because I mean, like, look at this thing, look at this chapter, for example. Like, you know, we're getting like 5 werewolves at a time. You know, and that's it. Like, you know, just kind of boring. What we got in here? Ooh. Okay. We're just going down here. Oh, aha! I remember this. Guard your brawl time. Come on, lads. Ooh. Clever go. Go away. One of the best fights in the game, I think. Yeah, I agree, do you know what? Yeah. Chapter 11 is just the best. It's so good. Chapter 11 is just... Oh, God, it's so good. Okay, we've got just regular guards. Okay. Kind of wish you had the windmill shuriken. You'd just be able to, like, print money. How is that not a combo? Okay, that was 86 with a UT. $1,200. Seems like it caps out the same then. Okay. Take that. Yeah, it does. I think one thing I like about the Fiend ninjas is that like they will just straight up try and like do the arm grab like suicide move on you. Like they just don't give a shit. Do they actually come down here? Yeah, some of them do. You're right up there, lads. Oh, look at him! You obviously have a large penis. Too bad you haven't got a fucking head anymore, though. That was pretty funny, though. Oh, okay. This is obviously the group of enemies that, you know, think they're good. Well, they're not. You fuck. That was pretty funny, though. I was just gonna arrow them to death. God, I really... You know the weapon I miss the most on a new save? No joke. It's the windmill shuriken. The windmill shuriken is just so boss. It's so cool. Okay, cool. Free grain. Oh, what's up, Cobra? What's up, man? Yeah, been a while. I hope you've been doing good. And what we're gonna buy... Oh, hello, VHS. Thanks for the sub. Oh, man, 12 months. Appreciate that. Oh, hang on. You should have the... You know, I'll have to check. I'll check when you post. Yeah, it's so I know I don't miss my sub. You know what I mean? You know, can't miss my subs. That is one of the main reasons. It's funny, like, the weather here, man, is just annoying as fuck. Like, it's been cold and wet all day. I put a jacket on, and now it's like, oh no, now it's gonna be, hot. That's an interesting username. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, so that was one of the main reasons I was thinking about getting a DAC. Is so I can actually have my all my audio inputs going into the same thing, and then just plug one pair of headphones into that, and then boom, and that be it. Trouble is, when it comes to audio stuff, I really don't know a lot. So I don't really know where to start on that. And they're not cheap. It seems like a big investment for what it is, really. I think I'm doing good on items because I've still got my life of 1,000 gods to use. I'm one away from getting that, so you know here's the thing, right? It might make the game too easy. But what if one change they did to this game was no more permanent health damage? If your health just refilled after every fight, so you went into every fight with full health. Because when you think about it, with how much damage the enemies do, especially on Master Ninja, we have to talk about Master Ninja. A full health bar, it's still only being able to survive 2 hits, you know? It's not like a full health bar in NGB where you can just, go make a cup of tea and come back and you're still alive. A full health bar in this game, 2 Garger tail whips, you're dead. 2 red werewolf grabs, you're dead. 2 IS Ninja suicides, you're dead. It's not like you're a tank with full health, you know? And it's something that, kind of the design of the game with, it's kind of just, relentless chip. Just in case that hits me. It kind of, really, exacerbates it on the higher difficulties. Because, the health I'm at here, and the damage difference is just crazy between Mentor and Master Ninja, but the damage I have here, I'm not worried. It's there's only a few things that can kill me here. Whereas on Master Ninja, the amount of things that can kill you at this health is crazy. Oh, there's a Test of Valor coming up. I'm making saves for all the Test of Valors, because I'm doing a Test of Valor walkthrough series for this. I'm only going to bother doing them from Mentor and up, though, because I gotta say, on the lower modes, the Test of Valor's really not that hard. No. Why are you trying to stop me getting my money? I need my money to upgrade my weapons. God, the UT charge times are so fast in this game. Come here. Yeah, there is. But I really feel like it'd be worth it. In the long run, you know, it's it's one of those things where it is a cost up front, but I find usually with stuff like that, when you've done it and after a few months, you're oh man, this thing has paid for itself, you know, so many times over. No. The reeds. Ooh. Wow. You bought friends. Okay, you bought shy friends. Come on, lads. There's plenty for everybody. You want money. I know there's a Vangelf in here. Because I can smell him. Oh yeah, that's for the door, isn't it? Man, this game looks so flat, doesn't it? Just, you know. Yes, I will VHS. Yeah, I've got the day booked off for that. I have the day off for that. I ain't gonna let no bullshit get in the way of that for me. It's a shame that I won't. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil it. But if you know, you know. The big spoil, I know about. Yeah. Just, and I'm usually pretty wary on stuff, but it literally just flagged up out of nowhere on a fucking, on a Twitter thread. Just like right there. And it was like, oh. Okay. Which is a shame. Right, so the Test of Valor is down here, isn't it? Yeah, here we are. Here's the Test of Valor. Right. Yeah, there's a save statue, but you get a load of goon. You get a goon squad first, don't you? Ryu. Come on, bitches. Look at the hitbox. You don't need to hit enemies. You just need to hit the ground near them. Okay, so if he jumps on me, boom, look at that. You can just block that. Like, I had no idea you could just block that move. That really... I can't wait to play Survival again, because I used to think that was like a God Crush move. I don't know why. I think probably because on Survival at least, it's easy to like get tagged and like you're not quite sure what hit you or like or stunned you or what. And I guess maybe like I just thought that move hit me once and was like, oh okay, that, you know. Okay, well there I wasn't blocking and I had no idea he was there, so that makes sense. I can't get back up top now, can I? I just thought I do actually have a talisman that I haven't used. Where'd that Vanguard go? Did he fall in the water? Did he fall in the water and die? I'm a dumbass. That's what you get for hitting me with your cheap-ass grab. God, that Y counter is good. Yeah, you can't swim, can you? Muppet. Yeah, you know, it's funny, I was listening back to the commentary me and Al did, and the mic is so far away from me right now. One of the things I'm going to remember this time when I go home is I'm going to get my mic on, and then the microphone can be here, and I can talk like this. I don't have, I'm not shouting right now, but like I'm, like, you know, projecting my voice so I get heard, you know. I mean, I get what you're saying, VHS, but at the same time, I do get it, because, you know, people, we'll just leave it at that. But I'm still looking forward to playing it. Like, I am curious, though. I was going to go back and play The Last of Us 1 in preparation for it, but I'm not going to. Because, I don't know, I have a bit of a sinking feeling that game has not aged great. And I'd rather have, like, the freshness of the sequel to kind of temper that, rather than just go back and play the first one and be like, and then be like, nah, I'm not going to play 2. Okay, so that's Test of Valor 1, that's Test of Valor 2. Boom, here we are. Right. I'm not going to do that now, because I want to do those as separate videos. Any high... I mean, I do have high expectations for it. The first game... I really feel like the first game was a watershed moment for gaming. Like, that game... again, it's older than you think. But I really feel like... I mean, I don't know. I'm happy that they're doing something else, but I would have personally preferred them to just do another story in the universe. I was very happy to leave the Joel and Ellie story where it was. I thought that was actually like a way better way to end it. Like, have it be ambiguous. Oh, I hate this boss. Oh, like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's like Ghostfish here too. Get off me. Oh, I really hate this boss. Like, here's something like something they didn't really quite think through. It's like, we'll give you Ghostfish here. It's like, thanks, great. I can't remember that Test of Valor, to be honest, do you know? The only one I really played was Test of Valor 1, because it's just a bunch of ninjas. It's like by far the best. Okay, so I've got to really just try and not get in the water here. I don't remember this guy's attacks too well either. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. There's actually a pretty big delay on that, isn't there? Okay. I missed the side here. Maybe not that long, though. The sword's good on him? I can't really remember. Maybe you have to be on this side. You know what? I just thought he's kind of like Schmorgan, I guess. So what if we just do this? Iframe, son. It does everything. God, look how fast you can charge in this game. It's just kind of dumb. Like, I'm not really sure what that attack was, but it didn't hit me, so it's cool. Okay, now, was it me, or that was definitely hitting him, right? Like, that was actually hitting him, it just didn't hit him. Shit. I forgot you can't change info to right bumper in this game. Cable's getting tired. Yeah, so did I, Cobra. The Last of Us 1 is great. The DLC wasn't much, though. I didn't reckon much to the DLC. But then again, I just felt it didn't need any more. Like, I was... The Last of Us told a really complete story, and, you know... I don't know. Werewolves and fiend dogs. Oh, is it? Okay. Throwing dead guys at you. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't remember that one too well. I'd probably... Off the top of my head, I don't know, I'd maybe go for the werewolves first. Because you can actually kill them fast. Like, you can forward... anything you can forward... What was that? Anything you can forward Y talons. Okay. There we go. Right, I need to make sure I don't overwrite my saves I want to keep here. That's Test of Valor 1. That's 2. That's 3. We'll overwrite that one. I hate that they gave you 10 less save slots in this game. I feel like you should just be able to create as many saves as you like. Like, why do they limit it? It's kind of like... There's a Test of Valor in this chapter too, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, I like fighting the dogs. I'm weird, but I like fighting the dogs. Dogs just don't let up, man. The dogs are, like, just brutal. Ryu. There you go. This is a talisman, right? Boom. Man, they're kind of generous with the talismans, aren't they? That's like the 4th talisman that they've just given you for free. Or is it 3rd? No, it's the 3rd talisman, but it's the 4th so far in the game, yeah. The one thing I would change about the dogs, though, if I could, was, like, make it so that you can do some grab on them. Like, just some grab to give you that bit of extra, like, protection. Where's the, a chest around here, and there with like a shitload of money in it. Oh, get off. Is it over here? Or am I just imagining things? Yeah, the one time Ryu, like, actually does a Fiend Sealer. You're like, Ryu. It's like the one time you kind of don't want him to. Poor Ryu. You know, you can never get it right, can he? Okay, we've got 80 grand. We are minted, man. We've got money. This chapter's quite generous on the items, if I remember rightly. What weapons have we got to go? Tonfa, Scythe, and... Tonfa, Scythe, and Flails. Flails are kind of ass. So, I don't think I'll be bothering with them, really. I like how the ghost fish have, like, just full-on skulls in this game. Come on. There we go. I hate the jumping here. Like, it just... Does this work in this game? No. I didn't think it did. Oh, come on. Man, the stick drift on this controller is crazy. I've actually gone back to my 360 pad. Because that other one was definitely... The one thing that really made me realise how fucked the analog stick was on that Power A controller was I was playing this, and I was trying to do... like chaining wall runs together, and like he would always hit a wall and just wall cling. Like the stick just wasn't like picking up the forward input at all. But this pad has like horrendous drift on the left stick. So it's like, try and get it here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I'm walking. My hands are not touching the controller. And in this game, that's rather annoying. The Guardian Brawl's fun, man. Yes, story mode has like a handful of like really good fights in it. But for the most part, like it just doesn't compare to survival. You right there, lads? Haha. Projectile UTs don't seem to be any different either. It would just be kind of cool if they were, just to vary things up. These are the sections of the game that I feel like they just look really like rough, don't they? Like, I think you can tell they meant to do more here than they actually did, you know? Is that it? Yeah. Oh, we've got what's his name after this, haven't we? What is probably the second worst boss in the game. The what's it called? The bone thing. The whatever the fuck he is, the skeleton thingy-majig. Just the giant piece of shit. Basically, is what we'll call him. Okay. Oh, what's up, Baba? What's up, Aini? What were those monsters? Oh, the Gargers. Drunken Skeleton. Notion Cat. Thanks for the bits, Demon. Notion Cat by Itagaki himself. Alright, well, we'll save there. I got another talisman, didn't I? Yeah. Is it Vangelfseer or Gargers? I think it's Gargers. Oh. Ah, it is. Ooh, red Garger. Oh, you know what I really miss as well? My smoke bombs. Smoke bombs would actually make this game pretty balanced. Like, yo, they're worth... Oh, no, that was an OT, wasn't it? Yeah, they're worth 150. Yeah, if you had smoke bombs, like, you could... It would give you a bit of breathing room. At least. It's funny, though, like, this game is balanced in the way that... In a weird way. Like, it's balanced in that, like, Ryu is actually busted as fuck. Like, when you know. But when you don't know, you don't know. Like... I don't remember killing the red guard. Okay, so you can't counter that. Yeah, see that? Maybe it's red Gargers, but I don't know. I swear sometimes red Gargers, their tail whip just goes right through your block. Like it is unblockable sometimes. I swear. Ooh, but like that. Man, they destroyed Fire Wheels in this game. It makes me sad. Drunken skeleton. Man, I have never thought of that, Iron Yi, but yeah, you're totally right. They really do. They very much give off a... What are they called in Dead Space? I can't remember. Well, the thing with Fire Wheels in this Barbar is that it just ticks, like it doesn't like stun like it does in Black, and also it doesn't hit nearly as often. One thing I'd be very interested to know is, you know, if you got NGB running at like a crazy high frame rate, would Fire Wheels do more damage? Just as a theory, like, because, like, you know, you think that the damage on the Fire Wheels, I don't think, because for the Fire Wheels, my theory is, I can't test it, but when you activate Fire Wheels, you'll notice that like enemies come through the wheels that are going round Ryu all the time. So I don't think those wheels in particular represent the hitbox. I think the move is actually like an aura around Ryu that has like X percentage of protection against physical attacks, and that's why enemies can sometimes get through them. Because if each one of those Fire Wheels actually had a hitbox, if you look how big they are when they're going around Ryu, like, they're way too big for anything to hit him, especially stuff like Ghostfish. So, and that aura is going to have some kind of, like, you know, do X damage, and it's going to be tied to something. So in theory, if you got NGB running at, like, 200 frames a second, would Fire Wheels do, like, 4 times the amount of damage? Leapers, that's right. Thanks, you. Yeah, they really do remind me of them, actually. You're right. Oh, this is the worst part, is when you have to kill these fuckers. Still, money, money, money. Okay, so I've got my talisman. And you do get quite a lot of these guys, if I remember right. Yeah, it's a shame. You know what game has the best Fire Wheels, though? The Sigma, the Vita version of Sigma. It is redonkulous. I really want to do videos of the Sigma version on Vita, because there's some really, like, crazy stuff in that game. For example, there's a costume that gives you bonus damage, and there's a costume that gives you bonus damage, an item that gives you bonus damage, and you still have Armlet of the Sun. So you can have all 3 of them on and equip the low health UF, and it's just like God's bitch stick. Like, you just slap the game with it. Like, it's dumb how powerful you are. Like, when you have all 3 buffs on and you've got the low health UF, it's like, oh, a boss! Yeah, 1 forward Y, you're dead. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. Oh yeah, yeah. The frame rate's horrendous on the 360 version. That's also another thing about people picking up this game. For the love of God, don't play the 360 version. Like, get an Xbox One. It's no joke, like, how different, like, how much of a difference it makes, you know? Give me all the money. I used to think it was kind of broken that they broke, like, the 6-figure limit on Essence in this game, but to be fair, like, if you're playing for Karma or something, like, you kind of need it. You need the money. How many we got left? Now, if I remember rightly, Piercing Void's really good on him, isn't it? But I don't have that, unfortunately. Okay, I did not think he had help here. Let's go Windblades. I feel like that should do more damage. I mean, the frame rate here, as I said, on the 360, just dies. Did I just... Is he... Yeah, he's down. Oh, hang on, no, hang on. Oh, that stung. I just thought. Free Nimpo. Yes, yes. I need it. It's fair and balanced. Because it's broken in my favor. No. You will not live. God, that boss sucks. Imagine dropping a smoke bomb in the early version of the stairway fight. Oh man. No, it doesn't. You're right. The spirit of the devils refilling your Nimpo is kind of it's kind of cheap. But to be fair, this game just kind of balances out that way. Like the stuff that's kind of cheap for you, you're like, yep, totally fine. I need it. Like Life of the Thousand Gods, for example, they fully refill your health in this game. So it's really worthwhile saving these. Like, don't use them until you're at death's door. Like, wait till like a magic pixel moment and then use these, because then it refills. It extends your health bar and it fills it up as well. So it's like, and also they changed the health in this. Like a grain, the big heals in this game aren't like a full refill. In NGB, a Great Spirit Elixir just completely refills your health. It's not like that in this game. Gargers, yep. Oh, you know what? We've got to have some fun if I haven't killed all of these. Here's the last one. Okay, okay, okay. Focus. No, get near the edge. Play near the edge. Ow, I buffered in Y and it's a bloody OT in this game. Never mind. More money. We'll take that. I really just wanted to Azuna drop him off the edge. I really did. Is that a... Man, this bit looks so shit. Like, I can barely see. That's right. Yell. Okay. 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 No! Alright, well that's fine. He's still alive. For a second there I thought that was gonna kill me. But hang on, does this kill you? I'm a bit apprehensive about doing it now. Well, there's only one way to find out. Come on. Just get near the edge. Oh. You're no fun. Oh, it doesn't kill you. I just thought I could have used the Luna. Yeah, I could have used the Luna. The Luna's got in-air XX. Do these guys not come out here? I don't think they do. Well, he is. You know, for weapon guides on this game, I think I'm literally going to have like a move segment list where like it just goes through every string. It's like, this is what this string looks like. Because like the weapons in this game have way more moves than black. On a karma run. Master Ninja. These guys take like 10 Kusarigama single hit UTs each. Like, now that is something I'm fairly confident. Oh, hello. That's something I'm fairly confident nobody wants to watch. Is like an actual legit karma run of this game. Ooh, bats. You know what, you lot can just fuck off. I ain't messing with no above normal no bat. Where did my guard just go? Okay. What? Yeah, the UTs are like a bloody ultra combo in this game. Which I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of need to, you know, like for real. You think about it, like the NGB UTs like just would not cut it in this game. No pun intended. The Scythes does, and that's kind of just the Debileros, but I guess that's just because it turns everything into mulch, you know? This is like one of the worst jumps in the game. Yep, because like it's impossible to get like a dead-on angle there, because Ryu is like always going to be prioritizing the enemy. And it's just, oh, it's so annoying. And like if you try and use like Shuriken Flying Swallow, he'll target the guys behind him, so he looks behind him. And how did you get down here? Of course, it doesn't help that my left analog stick is fucked. But what can you do? Do you mean to tell you to kill the enemies? Now how's that? How's that for people these days? They're like, oh yeah, man, it's all about the muscle up. Ryu says hello. Ryu's like, pfft. I laugh at your puny muscle up. Do a fucking somersault off your fingertips. I suppose we might as well get some free Monet. Alright, we've got no... Yeah, because do not sleep on these guys. Trust me. You sleep on the Scorpion, on these, like, skeleton things, and, like, you get, like... Oh, I'm dead. Look at that. Did you see how much damage I did? Like, a couple of them, like, chaining on you, like... You're it. That's over. Like, that's your life bar. Right, now... Bugger off. I could have swore you could still go into first-person view, but I guess not. You know what, I'll use, I just thought, yeah, they also took out, like, Great Devil as well, basically. The really, really small, like, environments are just a weird choice, too, you know? Okay, that was a 100-hit combo. I have to check what that's going to be. I already have the skeletons. Yeah, these guys give you 30 as their base. Which is bullshit, because they're way more... that they should be worth more money than that. 180. Wait, so... Oh, so the combo multiplier caps out at 6? That sucks. Still, though. Like... Look at him. Trying to grab me. I don't think so. Right, don't fall down there. It's annoying. Right then. More werewolves. Yeah, but to be fair, like, a lot of the strings, though, are, like, it's strings within strings. Like, maybe it's just... Like, for example, you know, when I go into a fighting game and I look at characters' moves... so, for example, some might say that this has, what, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 8, 32, 4, 6, 42, 44, 46, 50, 52, that's another 10. So, like, 60-odd moves. I don't look at it that way. I look at it more like this. So, I go into the moves list. You've got XXXX. That's fine. That's one string. And then you've got XXXXY. That's 2 strings. And then XXXYY, XXYY. They're individual strings. XX forward XXX into X's. Like, I don't really count those as different strings because, like, they are 90% the same until you get to the last move. So, likewise with the Dragon Sword. Like XXY, XXYY, XXYYYYY, to me it's just kind of one move, and you just pick what ender you want. Like XXY to me is the string, and then you have extensions on it. And I think, yeah, like, do you want the extensions? No. Or yes. And I think if you think about it that way, it makes it a lot easier to memorize the moves. Because you're not thinking, oh, what string's that? And you think it's just the Y extender of, you know, this move or something. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this game has that too. Like the talons. Like, for example, look at all these, like, XX forward X strings on the talons. Unless it's one-on-one, most of them are pretty useless. Like, you know, you're not really going to be busting them out when you're surrounded by enemies. Because you won't even get time to get XX out. You'll just die, you know. Right, let's refill our arrows. I need to get some sound bites for Muramasa. You see what I mean? No. Oh. We get that one again. God damn it. Never mind. We'll get them later. What am I doing anyway? There we are. What's in here? Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy one of those. Yep. They also really nerfed your items in this game too, thinking about it. Oh, I see what you mean, do you not? Okay. I can't skip. Oh, I can skip. It's weird. Like, certain cutscenes I can skip, but I can't skip others. What's up, lads? Money! This is good music. I like it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Don't question it. It looks cool. What's up, Shin-Chan Jones? Excuse me. How dare you? How very dare you? God, I want the Tonfa. You know, I don't think, I guess in a way it's a bit like DMC, but like once I get like the new game plus unlocked, like I'm probably just gonna play that if I ever go back to story mode, because having all the weapons is just more fun. I mean, like that, like the fact that you can take hits, you know, like while charging a UT is like super busted, really. Like when you exploit it, like it's really kind of unfair. What's this test of valor? I don't remember. Ryu, thank you. There you go. You got it eventually. I'm not sure, Barbar. Because I'm going to be live for a bit longer than normal tonight. Because I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow, because I'll be heading home tomorrow. And my streaming options are severely limited when I go home, because I've only got like my old PC. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I might just play RE4 though, like, you know, it handles RE4, like, well enough, so... And, you know, who doesn't love a bit of RE4? Right, so we want some incendiaries. Fuck you. And fuck you. Every now and then, Ryu's aim is really on point, you know? I love that you get, like, the splashes in the water, too, when you like, fight in the water, which is cool. That was dumb. Ooh! Well, aren't you a clever one? Also, having the scythe on Garges is so much fun. Doing forward X on them is just amazing. I do love that stream. Come here. Good shot, Ryu. Wait. Not him. I love... You know, that's one thing that I really like about the shurikens in this game, is that I was actually quite surprised that your shurikens have, like, on-impact explosions. Because that's kind of what makes the incendiary shuriken ninjas such a pain in the arse. But the fact that your shurikens have it as well is awesome. Like, that's what just delimbed that Garja there. I actually missed, but because it hit the floor, the explosion delimbed him. Which is really cool. It really would have, Kadeh. Yeah, it really would. Like, because I think you can really tell just by looking at the, like, how this looks. Like, this looks unfinished, you know? This looks like a version, like, 1.2 of, like, this environment, you know? Like, it doesn't look like they finished this, you know? And it's a shame, like, so much of the game is actually quite close and, like, in close quarters. When you get these kinds of encounters where you have room to move, it's so much different. Like, you can really use the movement in the game. Right, that's... So, is there a save point near here? Yeah, you're right, it does look a bit odd. Yeah, it's like, you can really tell that they didn't get to, like, really maximize, you know, what they wanted to do. Right, there's no boxes around here, is there? Is there a save statue up here? I want to say there is. What we got here? Ooh. Hang on. Yeah. Come on, lads. Let's get into open space. Let's have some fun. Oh, yes. No. That string. I just love the noise it makes. Like, that. Like, oh, it's so good. It's such a good noise. Ah, there is a save nearby. Cool. Yeah, they are. The animations on the moves. Like, look, I mean, just look at the... It's easy to overlook it, but just look at the detail in the weapons. Like, look at the detail on those weapons. Like, there's no rough edges. Like, they look fucking incredible. Like, and the animations on the moves and the strings, like, it's a shame that it seems like that they got, like, all the building blocks sorted, but then they just weren't given the time to, like, finish it and then put them all together, you know? werewolves. What's up, lads? Nope. Hit the other one, Ryu. Ryu? Thank you. Behave. And the way he flicks the blood off the weapons. Oh, come on. Who doesn't love that? Did I forget about my tea? No. Right. Let me just check my saves. I don't want to overwrite anything here. Oh, does it? Okay. No, they don't, Iron. You're right. There's a lot of stuff like that in the game. Right. Test of Valor 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is why it's annoying they've only got not 20 save slots, because I'm going to have enough for all 9 Tests of Valors on Mentor and Master Ninja, and then a clear save on Mentor and Master Ninja, and I'm out of save slots. It sucks. Yeah, that too, yeah. I mean, like, look at Ryu. Like, just look at him. Like, people say about this game, that's another thing as well. People said this game didn't look great when it came out, and granted, there are definitely parts of it that don't. But there's, like, there are some parts of it that look fucking incredible. Alright, so we've got... Well, that was a nice shot. Come on, Ryu. There we go. Oh, just look at that. Just why did they take out projectile UTs, man? They're so cool. And his targeting is a little better on them. I do think you should have iframes on them, though. Because otherwise it makes them, like, it makes them such a risk to go for. His bow UT targeting's not bad, though. I'm not sure why I'm doing this, like, these guys aren't really worth the money they give. Wow, he totally just sponged that. These guys are worth, I think they're worth 50. Like, they're worth, whoa, okay. They're hardly worth any money. Just don't like having fights. What the fuck? Well, aren't you clever? No, you're not clever. Don't ever sneak up on me. Not a good idea. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, is that it? I can still hear one. See? Huh. What's that? This is chapter 6. This is just shy of halfway. Probably about like 40%, I'd say. Because the chapters do get like pretty like decently longer the deeper you get into the game. So, like this is where the chapters start to get quite long actually. Now that I think about it. They do pick up in length here. This is Garges, right? I think. Isn't there something down there? Ryu? No. No? Oh shit, I just skipped that fight, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Aha. Oh, what? You have to actually use a ladder? What a scrub. Calls himself a ninja. That's crazy. That's true, yeah, it is. It's almost like they've left in, like, LOD models, like level of detail models, and, like, didn't go back and take them out. It's like, they use that one, but then they don't change it, like, when you get in there. Yeah, gorgeous. Like, best weapon to take out Gorges. Pop quiz. Windmill Shuriken UTs. You can just delete an entire room off them in like 1 second. It's mad. Got some red Gorges here. That was close. Right, so I'm fairly certain I have not missed any tests of Valors so far. Funny, I caught a bit of a stream the other day, and the person didn't know that you could Izuna drop Gorges. And I thought, man, they'd be really hard to fight if you didn't know that. And he didn't know about forward Y either, like with the talons. Yeah, no, you can't skip that fight, can you? Yeah, so when you come out here, look, like, the texture's the same. And it seems like they would have put in a, you know, a higher detail one. Why would you have a door into your chimney? Can I just chain these guys together? What's in here? Please don't be ghostfish. Ooh, okay, that's 2. You know, I was gonna, like, let you live, but you no. You're being cheeky now. You're a safe point. Have I got any more enemies to... Oh yeah, Marionettes. Yeah, Marionettes and Mecha Vangelfs I need to get for Essence. Yeah, there is a safe point here. Come on, lads. Now then. The more the merrier. Come on, lads. Fill up. I got enough for... Ow, that hurt. Well, I can use my life for gods now. I can agree with that, Barbar. Yep. It definitely is a fuck this door animation. Come on, lads. Bunch up for me. Oh, my days. Ooh, ooh. Limbs. Limbs flying everywhere. Oh, this game's just all the body parts. No. This is where you need the tonfa. If you had the tonfa here, you would just instantly orgasm from the noise. The oh, you're obviously some kind of wise guy. No. Just look how they just like bring out body parts and throw them at you. Okay, you now, come on. Oh, that move. God, that string is just amazing. It's so good. This game's sick. No, it didn't, Iron. You're right. It's a shame that this game does give you more breadth in terms of like movement, and like the moves and the weapons give you more movement options than that, but so many of the fights just take place in situations like this, like super tight corridors, where one UT just does this. It's like, yeah, it's a bit weird, I guess. That's not, I can't go in here, can I? No. I just thought I could have chained together one more fight here. No. What's up, lads? God damn it. Why didn't you run into my UT? Oh, you tickle. Fuck that chair. Come here. sick is that string? Just that instant UT on it at the end is what makes it just, oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, it is. Well, remember. Tonfa, and I've got the one thing about the Tonfa though that does kind of suck. I feel like they are legitimately trash at level 1. I can just tank that. I don't give a fuck. How the hell are you alive? I don't care. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. That was lucky. You know what? Oh, shit. I was gonna say, oh, I'll test if his tail whips are unblockable. Ah, we've got another one. Okay, I need to save that red one till last. Forward Y. I stab it. This game's got good music. Right, you take that. Aha, right. Let's heal up. Hit me with your rhythm stick. No, not that. Yeah, I never noticed. They've totally got boobs. How did that miss? Yeah, see? Like, that's just, like... But sometimes you can block that. Like, it's weird. You do, Barbar, yeah. Yeah, look, sometimes you can block it. And yet that just guard crushed me. Like, look at that. That's guard crush. That's not even a clean hit. A clean hit, that does more damage. Like, that does more damage on a clean hit, and yet but sometimes you can block it. It's so weird. Hit me. With your rhythm stick. Come on. I just want to block it once, because you definitely can block it sometimes. Maybe it's a defense thing? Maybe, like, that returns from black? Okay, that got me in my dash. Still got life 1,000 gods, don't I? Yeah. Dude, come on. Yeah, if you get too far away, they don't do it. That's got to be a defense attribute thing then, because in NGO4 and NGB, like, Guard Crush, well, not in NGO4, but Guard Crush depends on the weapon, so I'm guessing the Talons have shit defense, because... Hit me. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it! Come on, you're taking the piss. See, look, that did less damage than Guard Crushing on the Talons. What the hell? Yeah, so that's the other thing that's really annoying about that move, is that the triple hit string at the start, like, the guard break properties that has is insane. And if the last hit guard breaks you, I genuinely don't think you can consistently dodge that tail whip every time, because the recovery on it is just so long. Oh, so the health in this game is, like, there's permanent damage, and your health bar refills after fights. The grey section is, like, what you'll get back. The blue section is your current health, and the red section can only be healed by health items or a save statue. Trying to hit me and hit me. Yeah, okay, that's worth testing. That's, we got ninjas in here. Hello? Yes. Finally. We can use this move, which is totally balanced. God, stop. Oh, that move is... That's the runaway lightning of this game. Although I would say that's way more useful than runaway lightning. Okay, I'm going to make sure I don't overwrite my test of valors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then that was my save after it, wasn't it? So I can overwrite that. Cool. Oh yeah, we get loads more ninjas here, don't we? I like it. Like this is where the game's at its best. No. I saw that. Take it. Yeah, fuck these books. We don't need no books. Isn't there a skull in one of these? How is permanent damage decided? Percentage of total damage? You know what? I have no idea. Like, that guard you hit, for example, did less damage when it hit me clean than when it guard crushed me. So, I don't know. Like, there's a... As I said, there is a lot about this game that people don't know. And, like, a lot of people, especially, like, newer people, make very, very, like, sweeping statements about the game. And I think you're commenting on stuff like no one really knows. And some stuff that's just flat out wrong, you know? Stop. At least you can block these guys too. Maybe it's just a thing for the red guards. So, like, in a way to make them more dangerous. Because they are that. The biggest mistake most people make is that they don't play with Japanese voices. It is Dino. You're right. And I'm going to change that. You missed. How dare you? How very dare you not get delimbed? I love how, like, the impact just makes their head explode, even when you hit them on the floor. Oh, we can get a through here. Yes! But yeah, for example, when people say, like, oh, there's no way to, like, consistently beat ninjas in this game, you think, you fucking what? You ever heard of this move? Like, and that's just one, but, like, bro, this move literally kills everything in the game. Any enemy that can be delimbed. Forward, motherfucking Y. It is, like, all you need. Right. Has any chapter got 2 tests of valor in? I don't think it does it? No. Alright then, lads. How dare you dodge my broken move? How? It's not allowed. Oh god, that hurts. He's delimbed, isn't he? That was close. Okay, so I can use what now? Yeah, to be honest, Dino, I've got the same. It's just all up in here. I need to get it out there. It's mainly from a couple of streams that I've seen of people playing this, like, recently, and I think, oh man, like, you're just putting out, like, such inaccurate information, but you're doing it in a very, like, confident manner, you know, and I think, like, there's no nice way to say it, but, like, they're just not good. Like, they are just not good at the game. They don't know how to play the game. And it's like, you're saying all this stuff, and, like, you're wrong on all of it, you know? Does 4+1 have super high dealing percentage? Yes, it does. Every now and then they'll get in, like, a weird animation loop where they'll just tank it, like, 5 times in a row, but I think that's just a weird glitch. Like, just reset it. Like, 7 to 8 times out of 10, I would say, forward Y D-limbs on the first hit every time. It's insane. And even if it doesn't, ninjas, it trips them up. It stuns. It's one of those moves, like, if it doesn't D-limb them, it stuns them so you can do it again, and then you'll probably D-limb them on that one too. So, I've not read that, to be honest, Dino. But yeah, there's a lot of just wrong info out there about this game. We'll get a couple of items. Although, Volv's not too bad, really. Talon's wreck Volv. So does the Dragon Sword, actually. Oh yeah, here they are. And also, there's one thing about this game, and I think in general, like, I've said it before, but like, the general approach most people have to an action game is just buttons, 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 buttons. This game is designed to kill you if you do that, you know? Like, you can't just, like, track and field your way through this. See, look, like, that stunned him, and then I could do it again. And then just OT him. Oh, what's up, Mr. Hangman 56? A game of fake user and guys hit me in nostalgia. I'll skip this. Hey, oh yeah, this is all big boys. Alright, we won't try and just cold charge these guys. See, look, dealing. And like this, the semi real-time weapon switching you've got is kind of insane as well. Like, that's really strong. Like the fact that there's no real downtime on like swapping your weapons. How fast you can charge ETs, like understanding like, you know, your positioning to where you can get away with charging from an ET or a UT or cold charging. That's like really important. You have to know that. Okay, so you see that was in an animation. So I think once the animation starts, it won't de-limb. This is just throwing the body part. That de-limbed. That de-limbed. I'd probably have to test it like on a bunch of enemies, but say it's just insanely high how consistent that is. Where do I go? Oh, hang on, don't I have to wait? Oh yeah. I finally got past the block I was having. Oh, that's good. That's good. Right then. Gorges? Yeah. But also, I feel like there's a lot of, like, weird action game, like, double standards when people talk about this game as well. For example, when people will say, like, oh, the only way to play this game is to be cheap and use like all the broken stuff. And I thought, well, like, once you get to a certain skill level, like, isn't that how everyone plays action games? It's like, when you know, like in DMC1 as an example, like, when you get to a certain point, you're not trying to like run up to Shadow Cats and hit them. You're not using the Elastor on Frosts. You know what I mean? Like, you're using the best intended weapon by the design to be effective, like you do in every action game. You know, when you get super good at Bayonetta, do you not use like dodge offset because it's cheap? No, you use it because it's there. Like, what's off blue? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like optimal play is what it is. You know, and. It's weird how, like, when people talk about this game, they use that as a bad thing, and it's like jump cancelling in Devil May Cry. Jump cancelling is cheap as fuck. It's insanely overpowered, and yet it's like it's become the backbone of that game. So, you know. Cold charge success rate is actually proportional to the size of your balls. That and your positioning. Does Dragon Sword on landing X and Windmill Slash have higher D-limb chance than regular X? On landing X, definitely does. 100%. I'd say it probably goes in that order. On landing X, Windmill Slash, and then just regular X. It's Volf now, isn't it? Yeah. Let's heal up. Ooh, could we get a good pattern on him? Because forward XX, like, can actually just lock him the entire fight with the talons. So I'm at save slot. Oh, no, I need that one. I need that one. So I'm on save slot number 7. But I still got a talisman. Yep. It's a weird thing to note, to point out about the game, but kind of with regards to, like, the detail and, like, unfinished bits. Like, just look at the detail on some of the items. Like, they're really well detailed, and yet something's on. Yeah, I've still got Life of the Gods. I've still got a talisman. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not Wolf yet. Getting ahead of myself. Is that Test of Valor still doable? Yeah, it is. See, like, he just blocked that straight up. That's a cool string. As of that. He blocked it! What a bitch! This is also the only action game I can think of, besides maybe Shadow of Rome, but not to as severe of a degree, where they really, if you don't learn, then it's, you know, you'll struggle, but they really teach you to actually hit confirm. Like, you can't just dial in moves in this game and have them all be guaranteed. Like, you do have to hit confirm. And that's awesome. I think that's great. Like, I guess they sacrifice some consistency for that, but it means that the game is always challenging. Like, it's one of the few action games that's always, like, you never feel safe, you know? Whereas any other game I can think of, like DMC, God of War, like, any other action game, like, they're not hard anymore. Like, Devil May Cry is not hard. Like, won't you know? Like, God of War isn't hard, once you know. Like, because you're just, everything is, like, guaranteed. And again, you lose a bit of consistency, but I don't know. I feel like, did he just pick up the one off? I have got to check that. I swear he just picked up the one that was on the floor, not the one that I was actually juggling. You know, on the Azuna drop, like, I was juggling the guy with no arm, but then he Azuna dropped the guy off the floor. Yeah, so do I. Like, it keeps you on, as I say, it keeps you on your toes. You can't just dial in a move. Like, you have to think, oh, okay, like, I've got these enemies around. Like, you know, is it safe to commit to this string? Say, the fighting game parallels, man. It's like, it's the action game, like, made for fighting game fans. Come here. Oh, that's... Don't you just love that move? It's so cool. Ooh. See, that was bad spacing on my part. Is that the blade of the... What is it? Yeah, Wings of the Vermilion Bird. That's that string. God, it's amazing. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah. Did I refill incendiaries? Ah, bollocks. Did I level up my Inferno? So then again, that's gonna kill too, right? I do like what they did to Inferno in this, though. I'm just gonna Nimpo my way through this. I think you just like tank a fireball right to the face. Yeah, Nimpo's not gonna be any use against Volt, so. You know, that's one of the hardest things about that Master Ninja run I'm doing on NGB right now, is like, it's such a habit for me to like prioritize end of chapter bonuses and Nimpo. It's so crazy to play and like finish a chapter with no Nimpo and be like, nah, it doesn't matter. Like, it's whatever. Like, you don't need that. It's like, yeah, but I do need it. Like, but you don't. Yeah, they did, yeah. I mean, Piercing Void's fucking broken. Again, Piercing Void, like, that Nimpo is insanely powerful. Can you backtrack here, though? Alright. Alright, I'll put that in, because Wolf does hurt if he hits you. He doesn't tickle. Wait, we get the scythe here. What time is it? It's not dark yet. I want to play Alien, but it's not dark. Oh, you see? Admittedly, it's been a while. I'm trying to remember, like, I don't remember his strings very well. You remember this string though, don't you, buddy? Sit down. Give me your weapon. Bye-bye. Oh, it doesn't kill them on mental though. Well, you see, this is where you want the windmill shuriken. That's that. You know, if I had that like properly lit, that would be an amazing screenshot. Yeah, this is where you want the windmill shuriken, like, so you can just delete this entire arena of enemies. Go away. Ow. Did his corpse just tank my UT? You just hear them throwing all the body parts as well. Yeah, mate. Thought you were good. But you're not. Weird how you can block that. Shouldn't they just be worshipping me right now as like the ultimate badass? Yeah, see, that's a perfect example there. That, like, the first hit didn't delim him, but it stunned him to where another one was guaranteed, and then that one did delim him. I love this segment, man. It's like, it's exactly what you hope happens, but rarely does in games. And they're like, no, fuck them up, like, just kill everybody. You know? Oh, 40%. Okay. Yeah, that'd be interesting to work out, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, I skipped the test of valor, didn't I? Yeah, test of valor, test of valor. There we go. What chapter's next? I'm trying to remember. Oh, this chapter kind of sucks. This chapter's a bit whatever. Mainly because of this segment right here. Like, I'm not one for, like, ragging on design, but I've got to wonder, like, how they thought this was cool, you know? Is that arrows? Any more? Yeah, I was doing fine there, but thanks. Aha! Okay. Newer enemies. So these are what? Quad mechs? We get the Tonfa in this chapter. You know what? We'll just do these guys. Right, that's 117874. Oops. Oh crap! No, I wrote that down wrong, didn't I? Never mind. 1780. There we go. Ow. Yeah, and then 178274. Oh, so they're worth a base of 200. That's actually not bad. You can't OT them, so. Bye bye, lads. Why'd you only target one? Well, I could upgrade the... Oh, no, of course. Then again, it's not really... In some ways, it's not really worth upgrading this, but... Why is a pretty dope string. So you do want that. Alright, time we got here. This chapter's fairly long. There's definitely a test of valor in this chapter. Aren't you guys funny? It's funny they say that, and yet then they send, like, rockets after you. Okay, that's save statue. Yeah, here we are. And this is an info. Yep. It's weird how I remembered those boxes. And yet, like, NGB boxes and, like, RE4 that I've played, like, maybe thousands of times. I don't remember. I'll explain that. Right, I'll just heal him. He is pretty funny. You get the Tonfa reasonably late, don't you? What's in here? Cool. Okay. How dare you? You're using a sword. You're using a fucking machine gun. How dare you call yourself a ninja? I like that you find one diary from like a different ninja clan that like actually takes the piss out of the attack ninjas. But it's like they dishonor themselves by using guns. They're not real ninjas. Oh, that was pretty funny. I just thought, in the interest of money, like, I have this now. Another thing, right, that you hardly see anyone use when they're new. Have we got a ninja here? No, we haven't. It's Wind Run and Wind Path. You never see people use it. And, it's mad. It's like, it's so good. Like, you need to be using that move. Like, maybe because it's not like an offensive move, they don't think to bother with it. but it's by far one of the best techniques you have. Right, Mecha Vanguards. Great stuff, really. Come here. Oh, I love this track. This is really good. You know what I need to do? I want to get like the Doom, like the best of the Doom soundtracks together and just play this game with them as the music. I think that's the only way you could make this game better. Yep, they're worth 200 as well. Yeah, so this string right here is one of the reasons to upgrade the scythe. That right there, the forward X launcher. Oh, it's so sick. Hello. Nope. It's like they looked at the Debilero UT and they were like, nah, we can do better. Right. Okay, we'll play for a bit longer and then I'm going to swap over to Alien. If I can alternate like Alien, Bully. Look at you guys all hard at work on your computers. Oh my god! You have no legs. I mean, what happened? Fuck your computer. Right. So, I think I've only got marionettes left on the Essence. Yeah, kind of is. But yeah, the Fiend, the mech Vanguards can kind of fuck off though. I do not like them. Wow. I love how violent that OT looks as well. Like, when he, like, like really puts a lot of effort into that, you know. Oh, okay, so you're obviously some kind of hard case. Oh, man, so cool. Hang on. I always forget what way I came from. I came from the other way, didn't I? Yep. You know what? Let's use this. And then go bang. Oh, that's good shit. You have a... Yeah, you do. Nice leg. Too bad you don't have it anymore. Okay, so the extension is, okay, that's actually a level 2 move, though. Another, like, extremely good use for shuriken stuns on ninjas. Pretty much guarantees the D-limb on the Kusarigama. Yeah, that is just the best way to take out the mechs. 100%. Like, yeah, just side UT, or an ET, like it doesn't matter, just like side ET or UT them, and just OT them. Yeah, so you can just do like, in neutral, one shuriken, and then like, even if they go away, like, you still get that one. And if you deal in them, they're dead. Yeah. Never leave a ninja alive. That running Y is just... Oh, so good. Like, what other weapon has a Kusarigama in it that is as fun to use as this one? leg. God, that noise. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're also kind of they're a real pain in survival because they're one of those enemies where like one-on-one they're no problem. Like they are no problem at all, one at a time. But when they have fucking red gorges with them, it's like, oh okay, well this is a problem. Or like red werewolves. Like when they give you like mecha vanguards with other enemies, it's a problem. That's all of them, right? Yeah. I might as well refill my arrows. Get them for free. Yeah, that's true. That stomp attack is complete garbage as well. I mean, the hitbox on it, if you've not seen, like, clips, it is dull. Oh, another thing I didn't actually know until I tested it properly. Right, shoot me. Look at that. Rockets do not guard crush you in this game. Yep. Well, aren't you just fucking clever? Tit. Yeah, I did not know that. Like, I just assumed that it was the case, you know? What do they say about assumption being the brother of all fuck-ups? My current PB died to that attack. Yeah, it's like, you're over here, they land here. Ugh. Oh, that was like 70% of my life bar. Yeah. Great, thanks. Fuck you. What are we gonna buy? Oh, refill incendiaries. Nah-ha. We talk about how good that noise is. Nah-ha. You know what? I don't remember there being much left in this chapter. Oh, that's spawning the enemies, yeah. Officially have a clip of like the world's shortest Izuna drop recorded now as part of chapter 5 in NGB. It's just funny. Right, let me save. Yep. Just make sure I don't overwrite my Test of Valor saves. Hello. See, look at that. No guard crush. That went in Rome. One of my favourite OTs by far. It's the kick. Oh, that kick is so good. That's the way I came. I don't know who that is. Like I feel bad because like I hardly use my Xbox One or like 360. So I'm guessing like people have just changed their gamer tag, and I feel like I've lost track of like so many people on my friends list. Don't you hate it when you're just working on your computer and someone comes in and just kills you in the face? Of this you have to destroy, but wait in Rome. Oh, Test of Valor's coming up, and Piercing Void. Just the insanely good Nimpo. So like, yeah, level 3 Inferno wasn't powerful enough. You get the Tom for soon, right? Oh, bugger off. How did they fit? Like, seriously. My thoughts. Hi there. God, the hit stun on those bullets, man. I love how much you can delay that in the air. DOE strings. Right. This is Piercing Void. Yep. And this is the Test of Valor. Yep. What's up, G'day? Yeah, can we talk about this music? Right. So save number 7 is... I'm really getting paranoid that, like, I've forgot Test of Valors, but I think I have. Come to daddy. Can I backtrack to a Muramasa? Because we want to upgrade these bad boys. And actually turn them into bad boys. Oh, no, can you not? Oh. Yeah, say at level 1, they really are kind of crap. Oh, well, never mind. What was in there? I could have swore I opened that. What? Just because it's like one of the best sound effects in the game. Oh, God, so good. You know what, though? I say they suck at level 1. They totally don't, because they still have this. Their ET, which is just... You know, sexy. That kick is so good. They also have the best putting away animation, I think. Where he just gives him a little spin. It's so good. Ow, that's strong. Can they even fit? Yes. Yeah, it's like... They suck, but not really. Look at that. Oh, yes. Yes. I think you get Rotate Y at level 2. Which is, you know, kind of... Definitely one of its bread and butter moves. But it's the Heavenly Justice shit. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They go really well with this costume, too. Make sure you refill on incendiaries. Oh yeah, it's these guys, isn't it? Yeah. Tom Foot. Oh. You know, I've never actually tried it, but I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna make an Acolyte run just so I can see how much damage, like forward Y, Heavenly Justice, rotate Y does on Genshin on Acolyte. Because, I mean, it's got to be a lot. It's got to be a lot of damage. Right, so... Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I bought them, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that already. Yeah, nice shot. Too bad about your legs. And your face. God. Just Tom for son. Is there any better sound effect than that? Than like rotate Y hitting multiple enemies? I don't think there is. How dare you? And also, once it starts up, like, that's it. Once you get to that point. Oh, I just love the tonfa. What was in here? I already picked that up. That must have respawned. It's funny how literally every time she's on screen, the camera is just centered on her boobs. It's like, in case you forgot, this woman has very large breasts. And you're like, yeah, I noticed. Yeah. Also, these have a really good counter too. Like, both of their counters. Very useful. I think they have the best OT on the Resetsu as well. The way he, like, spins it for ages. So good. It could be an emote. Oh, what's up, Loner Hero? I've seen your name on the boards. I need to check out your runs when I get a chance. Nice to see you made your way here. Or a member badge. Are you going to make a... yeah, I'll be doing... Pretty much everything I've done for NGB is on the list for this game. It's just, time is the thing. But yeah, it's too long overdue, man. People need to know, like... And don't get me wrong, like, my ability is not reflective. Like, I'm definitely better at black than I am at this game. But I still know my onions. And people do not know their onions on this game. And it's causing them to make bad onion decisions. They're like, oh man, the tonfa suck. And you're like, no they don't. Yeah, so funny enough, Lona, because I was checking out the guide section on that, and it's like empty. There's like nothing there. I thought, man, people need to like do some guides. But you know, it's a hard game to get into. Can you stop shooting me, please? Thank you. Appreciate that. Ow, that does some chunky damage. You get both of them in one arrow. Isn't there a... I like how like the Black Spider Ninjas have got their branding, you know? They're like, yeah, you know, just so people know this is our ship, you know? So they don't get it confused with like the Yellow Spider Ninja clan. We want shurikens. It's Genshin now, right? I think. Yeah, I haven't watched a speedrun yet, Lona. It's I'll probably watch one tomorrow. Actually, oh, it doesn't have quite the same ring to it though, does it? Black Spider Ninja Clan sounds kind of cool, I guess. You know. Yeah, that gives me an idea. Let me search on the forum here. Because I'm always a bit wary about doing, like, watching people's stuff. But Loner, if you're cool with me doing it, it'd be cool to watch one, like, on stream. Because I've never seen a speedrun, like a full speedrun of this game. I don't really know what people do. Test of Valor. I'm sorry, but I have to do this every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This is... Because I don't want to lose those save slots. That's cool. That's good to know. Yeah, it's Genshin. Yeah, it is Genshin. It's got minions, right? Oh, we're gonna rotate YU, son. Well, that's cute. Why am I making life difficult for myself? Yeah. Yeah, I just thought, you know, yeah, again, like NGB, it's like, nah, I don't want to think. Bye-bye. Well, that seemed a bit generous that hit me, but okay. We won't argue. That's a great camera angle. Thank you. That's a nice wall. I really wanted to see that. I love the way they proper like fall on their arse when you delim them. They're like, oh, that was so mean. No. Right. Off the top of my head, I can't quite remember this. It's forward Y, Heavenly Justice. And then rotate Y, isn't it? Like that. He seemed to land a lot further away than I thought. Come on, I just want the last ninja. There we go. Like that. Alright, so that didn't hit him. Wise guy, eh? Just in case, we'll put in a... It's weird how, like, Fiend Genshin almost seems more vulnerable to this than regular Genshin. All of that didn't even hit him. Iframe, son. Although I'm thinking, yeah, like, I'm in story mode, so, like... It's kind of insane, like, how cheap this is on him. It's crazy. Magenta Spider Ninja. Oh, we can hope, Lona, we can hope, man. Hey, I'm curious, do you play this on an X? Because I know some people play this on an Xbox One X, and they say, like, you only get frame drops in, like, the most insane sections. Like, yeah, I play this on an S too, and, like, you only get it in crazy segments, but it's still a shame that you get it. You gotta save your incendiaries for this guy, man. You get to this guy with no incendiaries, it's no fun. He kind of just has Hydrocubuses, like, should we Tom for it? I love this. Pro tip here, hold block. So many reviewers are like, oh my god, it's an instant kill boss and you can't do anything about it. It's like, or you could block. Granted, blocking an explosion is a bit weird, but still. I got mastered injury even without doing the test of battle. Cool. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can nimpo through it too. Yeah, that's true. Right. That's good. That's good progress. That's good progress. So, what enemies have I got left to do for Essence? Because I'm literally putting together an Essence guide through this run. Marionettes, I think, are the only enemy that I haven't fought yet. Because I've got Mecha. I've got Mech Vangelfs. I've got every other ninja. Oh no, there's the ninjas in Chapter 11. Well, you can. They just guard crush you, right? You can block the explosion of an incendiary, but it guard crushes you. But I get what you're saying. Giant bomb, essentially, and you can block it. Incendiary shuriken is like, oh, no, that's going to guard crush you. There's no save point near here, is there? It's just arrows. No, I don't think there is. Baited. Alright. What time is it? Okay, let's play some Alien. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Let's play some Alien. Because, you know, it's funny, you mentioned it, Lona. I think I've left behind, like, 2 talismans in that run. Because you can only hold 1 in NG2. There's no, like, MD5 equivalent here, is there? Like, there's no mission that's, like, just really fun to just play. Well, apart from these, but these take a while. So, alright guys, I am going to get a brew. And probably refill my water too. And we're going to play some Alien. I feel like I'm near the end of Alien. I feel like I'm getting towards the end of that. So, yeah, I'll be back in a few. I will risk it for a biscuit. Actually, I need to stop the recording here, yeah. So I'll actually try my be right back screen. Hopefully it doesn't kill my stream. I'll see you guys in a second.